Hey, yo, what up, world? It's your man, Rick Hussel here. And when I'm not saving the world or kicking flavor on the radio or shutting down a concert or a show or something, I'm usually sitting back chopping it up with some of my illest homies and homegirls. And, you know, they come from like all over the world. Some from the animal kingdom. Like, no, for real. It's a moment in time where we just sit back, relax, and kick a little flavor, and they get a chance to holler at Hussel. And if you want to, all you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. And welcome to the tribe. This here is Holla at Hussel. Let's go. Oh, yes, y'all. Hey, man, back like I never left. What's up with it, DF Dub? Worldwide, what's popping? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your neighborhood hero. It's your partner, Rick Hussel, back at it again, you know what I'm saying, with another dope episode of Holla at Hussel, man. Y'all know I talked to some of the illest from Dallas, Fort Worth, all around the world, you know what I'm saying? Some of them on 4 legs, some of them on 2. Tonight, I got a real step in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Dallas royalty. You dig what I'm saying? Now, don't get it misconstrued. You feel what I'm saying? I know some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not. I got the chance to reintroduce and really just, you know what I'm saying, just bring more light to a brother who already really don't need no long-ass introduction, man. You know what I'm saying? We talking about one of the biggest hip-hop steppers of a 2000 era that just had some big names like the Row Music, you know what I'm saying, DSR, you know what I'm saying, then you break the groove down, Tom, you know what I'm saying, the Crook for Life brothers, you know what I'm saying, Pookie, Mr. Lucci, all that, but you want to talk about like albums, volumes, bruh, talking like 8 of them damn near. We talking about like real big homie at the E Greedy movement, man. I want y'all to put your left and right hand together at the crib right now for Big Chief. Big homie, what's going on?
Man, you done got a couple things wrong, but, you know, I go by Dunn Chief now, you dig? So, you know, but it's cool. You know better, you do better. I
got to make sure I get it right, man. You know what I'm saying? My mama told me not to make sure I don't get nobody's name wrong. Dunn Chief is in the building.
Yeah, and then it wasn't 8 albums. I got like 35, and like you got times 2 them volumes, so it's like 16, 17 E Greedy volumes. So,
I looked them up.
Yeah, so
I normally drop on, you know what I'm saying, little bits and pieces like that, make sure that people know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you said 8. You know, we on volume 17 when it come to Eat Greedy.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I appreciate you for the, you know, the flowers and the real deal introduction. You dig? I salute you back, my guy. So appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Most definitely, man. I appreciate you coming through and taking the time out of a more than busy schedule. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely have us a time tonight, man. So what's really been going on in Dunn Chief world right now? Big homie? 2026, you know, we just been getting
right
to it.
Right now, we working. Just got a lot of projects on the come. So last year at the end of the year, I dropped a couple. One with me and Amir Huncho, I'm Like That. Then I had another one, The Confidence, produced by Zaytoven. Shoot, this year we done dropped at least about 3 within the last month. You know, the Marvin Gaye, the Get It Right, and I just dropped the Nights Like This, produced by my boy Brian Keat. So we just got music on the way. You know what I mean? Just more music. I got like 100-round chopper ready. So I'm just shooting my shot right now. Yeah.
Steph Curry hip hop is what I'm hearing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear album work like that, first name come to mind, honestly, next to yours gonna be Too Short.
Okay.
Because when I hear album work, like you don't hear a catalog that go as long as somebody arm and the next man arm. You dig what I'm saying?
For
sure. Respect to you. Because when you say 35 projects and counting, my question to you is, the reason why I said that earlier when I said 8 was because I wanted people to know, number one, exactly the exact number, number one. Because when somebody just generally look you up, AI mode just going to give somebody just the general knowledge. I want them to know exactly the full-fledged number. You still got 3 more on the way.
Yeah.
You ain't even over with, big homie. Like, we ain't even done with the summer yet.
Nah. We gonna keep it coming. So, you know, I mean, because I come from the era where you had to rap. You know what I mean? So I ain't never stopped. You know what I mean? You know, even though I may been off the scene, I still been in the gym, though.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
And lifting big weight.
Yeah.
Four wheels on the ball for shit show.
So
dropping 3 projects in 1 quarter, man. You know what I'm saying? You only see people like, you know, LeBron and Kobe dropping numbers like that on the floor, man.
Nah, we, you know, earth signs, we got longevity, you know, so LeBron, longevity. I'm a Virgo, longevity type, you know, so.
I ain't gonna lie to you, big homie. I was always oblivion to like the Zodiac business. You know what I'm saying? Now my best friend, she'll tell me a little bit more about it off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Enlighten me real quick. Earth sign. What's?
I mean, I got it from my guy Sir Knock Knock. You know, he into it, so you know, we just used to rap and chop it up about it, and you know, I just dove into it myself, and you know, I mess with it a little bit. You know, it all can be questioned. You know what I'm saying? But you know, for the most part, you know, I deal with people. So I mean, me dealing with people, you know, I kind of come up with mine. You know what I'm saying? So
Already.
You know, if I'm dealing with a person who's a fire sign, then, you know, I just take the experiences that I done dealt with those type of people, and I just, you know, add it up to
just
what
move
I
how
read.
you supposed to move.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I respect that. And having a long career like that, how important is it, you know what I'm saying, to watch those type of people?
I mean, you know, it's important because it really, you know, just let you know, like, you know, it's other people that it can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people ain't fortunate to have a longevity run. You know, they might can come and a lot of them come and they go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But to be able to come and stay through different eras, that, you know, that speaks in itself. So when I'm seeing, you know, a LeBron do it in his field, and I'm looking at somebody else do it in their field, and then I'm looking at me do it in my field, I'm like, yeah, I'm one of them. You know what I mean? Because
for real.
I feel like I've did like fine wine. I'm better with time type. You know what I'm saying?
Overstood. Because honestly, for me, you know what I'm saying, it is never really too often that I get a chance to talk to people who have more than 10, 20 years in the game of experience. Like, I actually work with some brothers up here who've been up here, you know, since I was about 10 years old.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? And so definitely hearing when Kiki J was up here, hearing songs of yours, hearing songs of the E Greedy Boys and all the brothers that I mentioned before, why do you feel like your career has lasted longer than, I'm not going, you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah, we ain't got, I mean, because,
like, how does it, what's the formula, really? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's even a formula for it,
I'm
but
going to be so transparent with you. I don't really think it's been no artist from the city that's been doing music as long as me or started as young as me. You know what
tell
I mean?
them how young.
I was middle school, elementary, rapping. You know what I mean? So it ain't, you know, I started taking it serious. Like, I started making money off of Big Chief when I was in high school. Ain't too many cats making money off of they rap. You know, you football, basketball.
Right,
track.
right.
Nah, I'm making money off of my dream. So, and for two, I was one of them cats who dreamed. I always wanted to be like the best. So back then, Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson was the best.
Nah, for real.
So that's who we want to be like. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, back then we dreamed a little bit more than they do now. So I had a dream. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and
for real.
You know, I fulfilled it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living my dream. Like, you know me from music, even though I got other lives, but you know me from me fulfilling my dream.
No, tenfold.
So, you know, that's what makes it a little different with me. I mean, like, I really love it. I ain't got to get paid to still rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this just my Bible. You know what I'm saying? So it's in my big vein. So, you know, a lot of them, I don't think they love it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they don't really have no longevity, because they just doing it. I really love it. You know what I mean?
And why is it? You see now, here like in the last 15 years, from what I've researched and from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying, working in this industry now and getting to this pinnacle point in my career, I say, I'm seeing more focus on the money than just the fascination of telling your story now. And now you got cats that's getting in trouble for that.
Right.
Because some of their stories ain't exactly their stories.
Right.
And those stories lead to crimes and conspiracies and things of that nature there.
It lead to them trying to go backwards. They doing it backwards. They telling the story and then going to try to live it. You know what I'm saying? After they already good. You know what I'm saying? But society, they don't understand hip hop come from the streets. So the streets go always check you. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be judgmental. You know what I'm saying? When it come to hip hop. So if you got cats out here rapping all that and they don't come from the streets, we in the era now, social media, they go get questioned, so they get they get pressure. Hey, oh, you say you about that? Well, we know somebody from your hood. They say you lived in a gated community. You know what I'm saying? You went to a private school, but you on here saying how you chopping everything down, or you got this or you got that. But hey, you really a trust fund baby. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Type
Low
stuff.
key a square.
You know,
On the
but
cool.
that's what the society and hip hop go question you. Like, our story is what we sell.
Yeah.
And the ones who got the most fascinating story and can tell it the best is the one who have the most success. You know what I'm saying? So we just come from an era where you had to really be about what you spoke on. Now we in a microwave era. We in an illusion era. So, you could say something, and if they see it, the world will believe it without it being true. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what's going on right now. That it's just a different time. You know what I'm saying? So boys having to get up under that pressure, like, hey, you ain't this. So the youngsters got to prove themselves now. You know what I'm saying? So what they do,
Prove themselves.
and go crash out. You know what I'm saying? And these boys crashing out with $1 million deals.
And got to spend the money on the lawyer, on the bond, on the device.
And then they get some views. They go crazy on the views, 1 million views, go be in the algorithm. But I don't want to have to go through that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't have to be, you know what I'm saying, literally penitentiary chances just to get 1 million views, dog. And that's really why I was just getting to the point at, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to ask you about no state of no hip-hop shit. Right. I think we pretty much already got that covered just in that conversation right there. Yeah. But as far as long as we on that subject right now, what was the pinnacle turn of that? Where do you think it was? You know what I'm saying? Because we just strictly talking just hip-hop right now. We're going to get to the albums and a lot more by Don, but I wanted to ask this because I want them to understand this.
To be honest, what turned is when the digital aspect came, when we went from selling our music to giving our music. So I come from the era. It's like you can't even categorize me because I come from the era of the world. You had to sell your music.
Exactly.
And meaning you had to rap hard for somebody to want to buy your music for $10.
No, for
$18, $15. So it changed where they don't do that no more. They give it away. You know what I'm saying? And say let's see who can get the most downloads off of giving free music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it watered the game down to where instead of it being quality, it became quantity. You know what I'm saying? So I think once, they start now, we seeing CDs emerge again, and, people, everything always recycle.
Ain't nothing new about
come back. But, we seeing that game coming back a little bit, but once it went digital, it just killed the game because, everybody was just so quick to just give it because they just, you ain't got to worry about nobody buying it. It's so many platforms where you can give it away and they can, get so many other people to hear it at one time. It just switched it up, It went from worrying about having good music to just, hey, man, how many views we can get.
That LimeWire era is what did it.
Yeah.
Let's just go and keep it real. I was thinking about that in my head just then, like, damn, bro, like K-Pay, bro, that LimeWire was a fool, bro.
Yeah.
We really crashed that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas' music, you know what I'm saying, really could have, like, went diamond status, damn near vibranium status if it was even out that time.
Right.
If we'd actually stayed on buying, you know what I'm saying, everybody's music, bro. I think if Nip was here right now, he'd probably be more so like, damn, bro, like, they ain't listening to nothing I said. They barely listen to a word I said. That was probably the last brother I really seen, like, in the era where I was going to high school, getting ready to go to college. You would see the documentaries about bro on YouTube, videos of yourself, videos of Tuck and them boys. Y'all still, you know what I'm saying, doing pop-up shops, giving out merch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely recall times of seeing your albums in a gas station in Irving, Texas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You low-key missed this shit. And then especially when, like, the compilation mixtapes used to come out where, like DJ D Real. Shout out DJ D Real, man.
Shout out to my boy. He doing them smash things now.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was doing that here.
Yeah. He smashed a couple of my joints, but yeah. Shout out to D Real. Yeah.
Damn. When we gonna get a mic drop from Don T, man?
Man, so I take this shit so serious. Like, I feel mic drops it for boys who playing. I don't play with it. Like, I really got shit for you to jam and listen to. So those don't really intrigue me because them just them boys who doing something. Like, nah, I'm a vibe. You can't catch me on the mic drop. I'm a whole vibe.
No square business.
So it don't, it just, I mean, put like, you don't see them boys who vibes. They don't do those. You don't see Gates doing that. You don't see them big, they don't do that. You ain't gonna see, you hear me? Because they a vibe. You know what I mean?
It's a good point. I think probably maybe like one cat I may seen did that, and that was on that Colors. Gunner?
So, but Gunner is a
Gunner's
new
definitely
vibe.
a vibe.
No, but he's a new cat. He's
right.
You ain't gonna see,
not
no OG doing, like, tell me to do a tiny disc, nigga. I'm a vibe.
Hey.
You can't, a mic drop don't even suit me. Because I don't play with the game like that.
NPR, y'all catch this tiny disc, this man right here. More than enough music. And enough features to have that bad boy rocking. I'm talking about, hell, they could bring the desk out here to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Sure. On the cool, man.
Yeah.
For real.
So that's what I would be more intrigued in doing. Like, a mic dropping, that ain't my cup. I don't knock it, but
no, Square my definitely was a general question.
My music is not for mic drops.
Word. Orchestra.
Yeah.
Would you do it with an orchestra?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm rapping to the honeys. I'm talking about good life, living. Like, that ain't no mic drop.
Playa Dallas music. You know what I'm saying? That's the music that everybody that out of town in college will say, oh, y'all nigga do talking about just getting money, just getting to the, well, shit.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
How we living is how we living, shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And one song I definitely say, just like a side note, man, the one with you and Bobby V.
Yeah.
Off the dump. I could see that for surely being the tiny desk moment for shit show. That would go crazy.
I mean, but, like, I got a few of them, though. You know what I'm
more
saying?
than a few.
Yeah, but just imagine me. That's not made for a mic drop.
No, hell no. Hell no, not at all. Now when we get into music, we talk about 35 albums in total.
Not in counting.
Well, in counting. I did it again, in counting. Now, with 35 albums and counting, like I said before, thinking about brothers like E40 and Too Short,
like,
man.
We got Key, Roll. When you come to, like when you, like, Texas, it's gonna be,
for sure.
You saying them boy, but like Key and Roll, like, them boy got a body of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, Key still dropping now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Big Homie was just up here.
Yeah, so, like, when it come to them, you got this how you go have to kind of align me with them kind of cats. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for shit, so.
When it come to a body of work, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I ain't never had but this coming from the hip. No deal, no nothing. Me. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Everybody else had little situations, you know what I'm saying? But I'm straight independent. So, that even, speaks volumes for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna mention me with them.
Nah, for real. Texas Grace, for real, though.
You gonna mention me with them, and all them had deals. I ain't had nothing. I'm just raw. I'm just raw and uncut. You did.
What's the importance of independence? I asked this to another rapper not too long ago. Really, I asked this to Lil Kiki.
It's because I put myself in a position where I never really had to have no help or ask for nobody. So I always had more than enough to do whatever I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet it on me. I wasn't scared to bet on me. So it's like, shit, that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to control my shit. I bought the car. I'ma drive the car. You niggas can't get it. That was a whole problem, like, back then. Like, motherfuckers say I'm hard to work with, this and that. Nah, you niggas want me to hustle, get the money, go buy the car and say, hey, y'all come and drive it. Nah, I ain't letting you drive my Bentley, nigga. You can put some gas in it
for real.
Sit and buckle up, nigga, and ride. But, so that was the thing. I was a little bit more independent as a person. Like, you understand, I ain't gonna take nothing from nobody else, but we kind of same age. It's just I was way more mature. You know what I'm saying? You probably thought I was older than them, but, like, nah, I probably got them about 1 or 2 years. But the way I carried myself, the way I approached them and did, my game, it was on like, nigga, I was a young nigga. I didn't need my deal. I wanted a big boy deal. Like, you couldn't come to me with no 50, 60, 100,000. Like, I'm draped and dripped and that type of shit. So
no one on time.
I wasn't impressed by a $30,000 360 deal. 60, like, nah, man, I got music albums. I got that in the shoebox. Give me something different.
Say, bro.
Yeah.
Say, man, big talk is going on right now, man. And as far as, you know what I'm saying, we talking about like the road and all the brothers from that era, man. I seen a moment on Boss Talk that led me to want to sit down and talk to you and ask you this question. Of course, this is a general question, like, a verses or whatever, but honestly, I don't really know, but maybe one, maybe two cats I could think of off the top of my head that could go round for round with you in the verses.
Who you say?
I would say Lil Ronnie Mother F, and then I'll say three. I think that'd be a good one for sure.
Okay.
Now, I saw the episode of Boss Talk, and you let it be known, you got hits. We didn't talk about this the whole time, and you got hits. Down the list, when they got to mentioning all these people, if I would have mentioned, say, I'd ask you this, 3 people who you think could go round for round with you.
Okay. I mean, the only reason y'all go say 3 is because, and it is what it is, he got popular songs after he died. So everything got numbers. Every you know, it'll be notable. And then it's like, what crowd we talking about? Is we talking about my generation or his generation? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't, my generation go be 25, 30 and up.
Yup.
You know what I mean? I'm not finna have no group of 25 and under and college kids, and so it's like, who we catering to. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't really see nobody. I got 35 in these whole, like, these joints, like, it ain't jams. I got albums. Like, depending on who you ask, they go tell you what they like. It's gonna be a different value. It ain't gonna be nothing that I'm talking about. We got, the most popular joints that's on digital, but it's, my fans is not on the I got more fans that's, I'ma see them in the street, they not gonna be on YouTube and
streaming. They
ain't streaming the music. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on how you want to rock it. But just my body of work, like I got one album that probably got the same amount of hits these boys got.
You ain't lying. If you were to do an album, say like a super album with about 4 or 5 of, I ain't gonna say today's artists, but just anybody, period, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Oh, for sure. I'm a Pac guy. Pac, you know what I'm saying?
Write this down real quick.
Face. Yeah. I was a Pac and Scarface. Like, I would, you know what I'm saying? That was my guy. Pac was, Pac is the greatest to me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely mess with UGK, Ball and G. Probably on some like some of my peers, it'll probably be the, I don't know who else. I mean, because it's like anybody.
You done had some R&B artists rock down with you. I know I mentioned Bobby B before.
So Bobby Valentino was just a cooler feature though. You know what I'm saying? Like that we had got up on. It was, he wouldn't be the R&B guy. I know he wouldn't be top of the list. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would it be though? Like Kel, Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm a greatest. I like the great. So it go be Kelly on for shit show Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
No wrong with that.
Oh yeah. Nah, them boys is Nipsey and them. They cool, but they, my vibe is what, like, I'm more of a soulful guy.
Yep.
More of a soulful guy. They like, so when you hear Pac and you hear me talking about Face and Ball and G, like, that's soulful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That timeless music.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's all it is.
That's gonna be so that's what I come up off of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I listen to everybody, but I jam everybody but them who I listen to.
No, for real.
So
for
people,
real.
It's a different jamming and listening. I jam pretty much all the new stuff.
Out of all 5 of these people we done mentioned, Scarface, what type of song would you do with Scarface?
Oh, it's gonna be some reality. It's gonna be some reality, some smile for me, some some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
with, say, Digital Underground Tupac, what type of song would you do with him?
Digital Underground Tupac.
Because, it's many eras of Pac now.
So that wasn't the Pac I was on. I was on.
Say, post Brenda had a baby, getting ready.
I was on Outlaw. I got on, started with Outlaw.
Okay.
Outlaw.
Yeah.
Outlaw.
Picture me rolling.
Yeah. All the way up. So we can go all the way across the board because, bro was a gangster player. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do some gangster party. We can do some toss it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some, type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, Face would be more of the reality, this and that. But, Pac, he all the way across the board. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on where the production take us. You know what I'm saying? We can go for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Or we can go for the cats. You know
just
what
about
I'm
to say that. I was just about to say that. I can hear some Thug Passion with some lady in the background singing on that mug, for real.
For sure.
8-Ball MJG.
Man, it's gonna be some player.
Some slab ride music.
Yeah, it's gonna be some, it's gonna be some, New Day, Space Age pimping type, you know what I'm saying? Some Pimp Harder, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some, it's gonna be some it's gonna be some real live like talk, like, just regular ghetto shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, we said Face, MJG, 8-Ball, Tupac. Who was the other one?
Underground. UGK, it'll probably be the same thing.
UGK?
Yeah, it'll be the same thing. Just some, they can go across the board too. They came with lifestyle records. You know what I'm saying? Just riding records, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll mesh easy too. You know what I'm saying? So it would be probably, on some, it's all gonna be some getting money, hustling, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Even with R. Kelly, that's what we doing.
Oh, no, R. Kelly, we gonna go to the ladies strictly. Eat greedy girl type shit, ass and fat, I like her, come to my house type shit. Yeah.
Nah, for real. Why you think a lot of the rappers always want to talk about slide music?
Because they they're in an era where they feel like, for one, all them is some people, some cats probably who. So it's different. You got the ones who been doing it, like the young crash outs who come with the drill music, where that's on. But a lot of them boys playing tough. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta just portray it. But I be telling them, man, the honeys is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, these boys want to have a boatload of cats in front of them, looking at them strange. I want to have some pretty things in the front stage, reaching and touching at me. You know what I'm saying?
You dig what I'm saying? Like, same way I seen Mike having them girls grabbing at him, falling out.
Yeah.
Same way Chris, Kelly, all that.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I don't want no nigga looking at me mad because I'm looking good and... his baby mama probably like my music and like me as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's all I'm saying, man.
But that's always been me though. That's why, I feel like, I've been able to last this long because them niggas go jump bandwagon.
Every time.
And when them females rock with you, they rock with you.
For life.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why you think Ply is still good? Why you think Jesus still, even though he making them niggas dress up because he like, nigga, I'm on that grown man. Them girls love that grown man.
They love that
so
though.
He making them niggas who like that dress up and, because it's a boatload of honeys. So it's like,
they want to put that shit on.
And we at that point, you know what I'm saying? So I always been a player type cat. Like, only thing I'm sliding is a girl panty down. You know what I'm talking
for real.
about? Yeah, I ain't.
Nah,
now, if
for
you
real.
run across that lane, then we can like Goldie said, we can handle it like some gentlemen, or we can just hop into some gangster shit.
Either
you know
way.
What I'm saying? But I like gentleman shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm sliding to banks, I'm sliding cars, all my sliding is some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Slide down the boulevard. You hear me slow, ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, dog, for real, man. Like, I had to ask that because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's already hard enough to get people to come outside and party.
Right.
You got section culture, the bottle service. That of which I think, you know what I'm saying, needs to be kind of, we need to corral that, you know what I'm saying, to be on with just for certain places, you feel what I'm saying? I don't feel like that should be in every spot.
Right.
And for certain spots, when we got this certain music going on, you then see, you know what I'm saying, a lot more of the retarded shit go down.
Right.
That's why I asked that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, let's just say if, right back when I was emceeing that True nightclub some years back, shit, nigga, I know a couple niggas used to have your song, rolling to the thing, and you know what's up. I'm talking about with the bottle coming out, it's their birthday, you know what I'm saying? Some real player shit. Girls in the section, they live. Now, it's Lil Durk. It's shiesty. It's, you know what I'm saying? And it's 30 of the youngsters, you know what I'm saying, all dread locked up, you know what I'm saying, young t-shirt, sparkly pants.
That just means that's not the place for you to be.
Square business.
Because we was at their age before, and, you know, it was a place where the older ones weren't supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be, so it's like they got their place in their space. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I know, like, my music ain't gonna be for everybody. If you ain't mature enough, grown enough, this might not be for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get no money, you ain't trying to get it no honey, you ain't got no testimonies, this ain't going to be the type of music for you.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, a lot of times the youngsters got to live to get some testimony, so we got to let them have their fun. Just like I had like my fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, it's just where you go and go vibe at. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to go stump down with the young bulls, then, you know, you got to expect.
What you expecting?
You know, shit, that's what's going to get them riled up. Now, when you want on school, go to a place environment where you go have a grown-up vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, you can have them bottle services where them type of songs coming on. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Chief, say like 5 years from now, when really like another year from now, when we get this president up out of office, man, what you think? So we finna go, you know what I'm saying, just into some real deal, just general information real quick, man. How you feel the country gonna move after this man get up out of there?
Shit, the same way it's been moving before. Like, Trump ain't the problem.
What's the problem?
I mean, the people is. You know what I'm saying? He only been here temporary. Like, people acting like his shit been going on for the long. He had 4 years, took 4 years off, and then like, so it ain't him, it's the people. So
I
it's
be trying to point it out,
it's
bro.
like I don't really get into politics or nothing because it's over my head. You know what I'm saying? Out of my control. But
it's gonna be.
We gotta control our narrative. What we want him to do? What, like, I want to know. Like, I ain't voted or nothing. I don't give a damn. What did Trump do? I want to know what the people like. What did he do?
I ain't lying. Your guess about good as mine.
Yeah, I be like, damn. They be like, your boy Trump. I be like, what that nigga did? What he did? Like, what he do? What did he do that? Like other presidents? Like, what did Obama do? What did Reagan do?
What did Clinton
Bush do? Like, they just
do?
ran their terms and got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever was gonna happen is gonna happen with or without them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really get caught up in like what Trump is doing, what he supposed to do. Hey, he's a white guy, he in power, so now he get to flex his muscle, white power, you know. Just like Trump, Barack was in there, he flexed his mixed boy power. Black, you know, we was pro. You know, but he ain't getting there and do nothing. He ain't change nothing. You know, they said health curls and stuff, but I be like, you know, I mean, you know, they took it away, didn't they?
Nah, for real.
So it's like, you know, I mean, you know, they all just had their terms. So I don't really get into it. I'm gonna just control my narrative. So what happened is what we make happen on our own. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth was just last weekend.
Yeah, I don't give a damn whether it's,
you know what I'm saying?
It still ain't free.
Yeah, a lot of folk.
They'll ban a nigga. Hey, you can't say. Hey, you can't. You know. Hey, you get so big in entertainment, and you ain't free. You can't even speak your mind freely.
They ain't lying. That's how they got Prince about here.
Yeah. So it's like I don't get into the holidays. Like what we celebrate, man. It's still black privilege and white privilege, and like we still all kind of. You know,
got a little something over one another still. So it's like, what is, what we gonna do to do better by it though?
They just ain't openly hanging us and, you know, saying we gotta pick cotton. But hey, man, shit, our colors still kind of get us, you know, held back or, from certain things, you know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, for real.
the black and brown still goddamn me like is in a hole.
Nah, for real, man. And even with just what happened about 2 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, father, correct?
Big old, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
as a father, you know what I'm saying, knowing where your kids grew up at, knowing where that youngster grew up at, what would be the advice to your children growing up in an area like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's a lot of kids that need to know that shit for sure.
Growing up in there like what, right?
Like, and I'll say not the era, but the area.
What area?
Over there where that boy got hemmed up at. Out there in College County.
So we have to know. I mean, us black people, we come from so much poverty. We be so quick to want to send our kids to out there.
The best of the best, so they say.
So they say.
So they say.
But you gotta understand, they shit already in order. You know what I'm saying? So when you come putting that little pepper and all that salt, you sticking out. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
You making it a little different. So it's like the parents gotta be mindful of what they go be having their kids faced up against. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you want them to have a good education. What you call a good education? Me personally, all the education they telling in school is a goddamn me just a boatload of bullshit, control. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been living, once I graduated and started living real life, that shit in school ain't really applying. I mean, now, don't get me wrong, you want to read, know how to count, but the reading ain't even what it is. You want to be able to comprehend what you read.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? We going to school, we just calling out words. You know what I'm saying?
And they barely can read now, bro. Yeah. Have you seen, like...
Nah, I ain't seen it, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure, though, because you can get on the phone and get whatever answer you want.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta read. You don't gotta, it'll pronounce the word for you.
Nah, for real. Make a whole paragraph out that mother.
Yeah. So, just that type of stuff. So I don't really just get into the school because I'm like, man, we really gotta start educating our children on what the real world gonna be. Hey, making sure your credit right. Whatever you put your name on, you be responsible and you take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time we didn't know. We getting cell phone, all that little stuff will matter. You know what I'm saying? When you putting your name on it. So we gotta start educating. It's cool to let them fraternize and this and that, but me personally, I'm on some. I'm gonna keep it real with my baby girl. I just got one. Like, that's cool. I let your mama and them. I ain't if you fail, you just gotta pick that shit up and get through that. But I'm gonna teach you real life lessons. That shit though. You just going through the process of, how the world work. You know what I'm saying?
The basics.
You know what I'm saying? But, it's on us to instill, that real stuff into them because the school not.
Appreciate it for real, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of kids, bro, that, reach out to me and, they ask these questions, you know what I'm saying? And they want to know this stuff from y'all, like, even if y'all do really care about them learning just the basics of life. Cause a lot of them youngsters don't be having them folk like that in their space like that,
they
bro.
Don't. And that's where, the streets come to play a part. That's where, older people who got influence over youngsters play a part, and sometimes the ones who playing a part ain't taking the right road, and but that's all they got. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they look up to, so they end up taking that same road. So it's about. Once again, it's the parents. And some ain't fortunate to have parents, but whoever it is that's overseeing the children, it's up to them to kind of instill what we know that the school ain't.
School business.
Yeah, instead of just letting the school do the work, we be like, hey man, let's go on. The school ain't gonna give them this shit that we need to give them.
I don't know why a lot of people still think school really do be helping them.
Yeah, it just helped the fraternize to be around other kids your age, know how to, it ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I graduated and I'm like, shit, I didn't have no intentions on going to college. I told my mama, once I give you this diploma, I'm a rapper. So, but I didn't use none of that shit to get what I got.
Nah, for real.
Nah, this common sense, was really what I had. The book sense was I long forgot about. You know what I'm saying? As long as I knew how to count that money, 2 plus 2, 10 fives is goddamn me 50. You're like, as long as I count that money, you know what I'm saying? We, and read when a person telling me, what I'm reading, comprehending what I'm reading. Nah, that mean this X, Y, and Z. So don't put your signature on that. You know what
for
I mean?
real.
Type shit, and that's what we, but you can teach them that at home.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can teach them that at home.
Thank you. Definitely can save some gas and some time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then, school, like, they what it is they educating, they giving our children what they want to educate them on.
Mm-hmm. Because history ain't really been telling the truth for a long time,
you know
bro.
What I mean? At all. So, hey, they I don't get caught up in it, but I do play the game of life. The American way, we gotta play the game, but
Absolutely.
I'm very rebellious. I don't believe in nothing that I don't believe in nothing American giving me. Like, I don't believe in shit. I don't believe in nothing.
Yo.
I don't believe in no Bible books, no nothing. No holidays. I know it's a high power, but if I was to settle, I'd settle for pretty much how they live over in the motherland. If I was to settle for something, I'd settle for something that's closer to, you could tell by their way of living.
Nah, for real, this is right.
Come on, man. We live, boy. We privileged there. Okay, well, because I'm born here, I don't want to be nowhere else because I don't know how everywhere else is. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, you gotta know we doing some fucked up shit, boy.
This shit wild over here.
I know God up there looking like,
this
you know what I'm
shit
saying?
wild, man. Man, we got child support. We got all type of shit that don't go on in them other countries.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, like the way jail sentences be going.
Yeah.
The way how shit price, bro, the way they make shit for food wise, bro. Think about it.
We fucked up.
So fucked up that the countries that done came over here just last weekend brought their own food over here.
So that's why I'm more so less like I settle for nothing before I settle for anything.
Now for real. That's
me.
real. That's real. That's Malcolm X statement right there.
I
for
settle
real.
for nothing before I settle for anything. So, we so traditional, like, hey man, they brainwashed our people so much over here the world. It's so expectations, like, the blacks and the white, like, black people, we so fucked up because it's different. It's different ones of us. You had the house nigga and the field nigga.
Come on.
So that's our two generations. So you got two different states of mind. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The field nigga ain't gonna never think how this house nigga think. You got so many kids who was born by house nigga blood. You know what I'm saying? So that generation point, and they got different mind frames and than these field niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was born through they struggle. So it's like we built up with that kind of shit with our race, you know what I'm saying? They done showed us, they done divided us, they make it the world. The man ain't really nothing out over in America.
Now, that was also another question I had because, last couple years, the women have been killing the game in hip-hop right now. We gonna keep that a brick. Although we got timeless brothers like yourself, Zero, Kiki, and the other brothers I mentioned. Ladies is cutting up right now, bad. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like the fiber of the young niggas is starting to just wither away. It's starting to die, bit by bit, quarter by quarter of the year. What's up with that?
For one, shit, pretty much all the young niggas is just raised by their mama. So the mamas is so goddamn pro-independent. They think, all right, we can be the rappers, we can be the trappers, we can be the man. We are already raising the kids. We are already doing all the shit that the daddies do. So it's like the mentality of the women's now is I got it. You know what I'm saying? The world, you got they raising their boys that show them that I got it. Now these niggas been coming out the house. My mama always had it. They looking at the girls to make sure the girls make it, the goddamn get it going.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, so they ain't coming up past them.
We just in a generational world. This is the era of the pharmaceutical babies. These niggas was popping the Mollies and X pills and the Molly and X pill kids.
The offspring of the Molly.
Yeah. These the Molly X pill kids, the double dolphins, and these little niggas that's walking around this bitch fired up, and these little girls walking around here who depressed, and that's the pharmaceutical babies. You know what I'm saying? And all of that is probably just now getting out of the penitentiary.
Yeah.
So type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they just in a messed up. They came up in a throw era. We had mama. Even though when we was younger, a lot of our households was ran by the grandmamas, but they was raw. You know what I'm saying?
They were raw for
They
real.
were raw. So they were like a pawpaw. You know what I'm saying? But now, shit, these
Grandma trying to go to the club.
Yeah, they mamas young, and then they got young grandmamas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to keep it. So it's like it's different, and all the dudes, niggas just doing what niggas do, so getting locked up. Like they coming from being the crack babies. We came from the crack era. We the crack babies. You know what I'm saying? Our mamas and daddies and they were doing that crack.
Squad
You know what I'm saying? These boys was raised up on that powder and pills. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so
them Xannies.
they a little emotional.
Boy.
The world a little bit emotional. That's why.
It's very
that's why
emotional
you can't. You can't even talk to. You can't even correct a youngster. Hey, young fella, whoop whoop. Oh, nigga, going on, old nigga, and they go pop a nigga. Meaning they once one of them young niggas told me. He said, may he rest in peace, my boy BFG Strap. He said, he said, Chief, he would talk, he from West Dallas, he was on his music shit, and he like, Chief, nigga, you old, nigga, this me now, it's on me now. I say, it's cool. I mean, I don't want what you want no more. You gotta reach where I'm at. He say, you know what, Chief, I hear you, bro, but us young niggas don't think about getting old. And he said that young nigga didn't even live the next year.
I ain't lying, bro.
Nah, he told me that. He was like, man, us young niggas don't think about getting old. And me being a youngster who got older, who gotten older, who now I passed that part, I crossed that stage, and I'm like, damn, it feel good to be getting old.
Don't
you know what I'm saying? Like, I just could imagine just dying young after having a little fun. It feel good to be able to say, oh, nigga, I'm 30 this. I reached the, and when he told me that, I was like, dang, man. So I could just imagine how, and ain't got to imagine. You could just see it from the way they act.
I ain't lying.
Yeah, they don't got no.
And that's crazy to hear that, man, because literally after that boy did die.
Yeah, he told me.
It was at the dice game he died.
Yeah, he told me, bro, he say, because he was going off on me, nigga, you old, whoop, it's on me now, Chief. I was
Damn.
Like, you right, it is on you, but you gotta realize I don't want what you want no more. Like, I had that. You gotta reach where I'm at now. That young nigga say, man, we don't think about getting old, Chief.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he didn't even
So
make
not
it.
give a damn about life.
Yeah, he didn't even make it. So I could just imagine how many of these young niggas who on that same type of time. And the music that, you understand, all the music the young niggas giving out is depressing too.
Nah,
So
for real.
it
Like the
just
raw
feel
waves of the world.
it just feel like, okay, we come from the era where nigga Pac them were like, we gotta have hope, nigga. We gotta get some money. Facing them UGK nigga, I got a pocket full of like
Come on now.
it was these boys is, man, that nigga say I die with the Cuban links on.
And then he jumping off ledges at the concert and shit too in front of all these little crying ass kids and shit.
Yeah, I can't
get down with that.
So but that's the narrative also of like how they want to control our people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They go, and it's up to us to how what we choose to push out. They could write some shit of substance, but they just choosing to write what they feel.
The easy shit.
I mean, it ain't easy. It's just like, man, they pharmaceutical babies. They in a bad mode without even going through life yet. Like they just waking up feeling bad. Oh, nobody likes me. Life's hard. Like y'all ain't even live life yet.
Ain't paid the bill yet.
Yeah, that's just they pedigree. Nah, that's them anxiety pills they mamas took while they were pregnant with them. Yeah, that's all that anxiety. Well, I got anxiety. Nah, these kids, these babies, these little girls is fucked up. These little boys is fucked up.
Nah,
Now,
for real.
all them anxiety pills.
Nah, for real.
All them niggas want to fuck long. I don't bust no nut. Now your son walking around here, you know, because you finally did and you made a baby. Now this boy goddamn me chemically unbalanced.
What say?
Wondering why he got an attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Some of y'all better slow down, man.
Yeah. These boy shooting out that potent shit. These kids fucked up. These kids fucked up. I want to kill myself. Nah, what you want to kill yourself for?
what?
You ain't got nothing going on.
You gotta go to school.
Nobody
Ain't got no bills. Ain't got no bills. Ain't got no scrutiny on your life. You ain't been arrested yet. You ain't barely ain't got in the fight yet.
The pressure of the likes is what's fucking the game up. The pressure
You said
of
it
the likes.
earlier. You
the
said that
pressure of the
earlier, for real.
likes. You know what I'm saying? Like they foundation is with the phone.
Nah, for real.
We had to work up to this. They foundation, man, put that phone in their hand so they can learn how it work to get
On God, so they can get on out my face.
Yeah, so they foundation is that. So they seeing, you know, they knowing the effects of, oh, this got this many likes. When I posted this got this. Because they extra smart. They some scientists right now. They
When it
can
come to that damn phone.
Yeah. I mean, in just life general, they smarter, but they weaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you one of them young niggas, they can jump out. Nigga can jump over the goddamn backboard, but let him fall down. He broken clavicle, he ACL toe. They weaker.
Frail as
That's
hell.
because the food weaker.
Yeah.
All the kids raised up on Chick-fil-A. You know, goddamn me. Nobody cooking. You know what I'm saying? No mama cooking. Hey, it's Chick-fil-A, ringa sauce, whatever that shit is. You know what I'm saying?
Look out. Look out. Chicken express, all that shit.
Yeah. Nobody cook, man. We had my mama come get in here and eat. We wasn't
Hey.
no
Y'all come to
takeout
this
was
table.
a privilege. Like to get some fat. That was
And you hear me? On a Friday night?
We getting a Whopper today.
What?
Man, these kids living off Whoppers.
They living out Whoppers, living out Pizza
Oh,
Hut.
they don't even eat the school lunch.
They don't like the school lunch no more.
You know, they Ubering food. Like, it's so,
You hear me?
this shit done changed up. But we got to be able to evolve with it and keep a little substance in what we giving.
Nah, for real.
Can't just go all the way what they want us to be like, because they taking us more and more away from the substance.
That's agenda pushing.
Yeah,
I ain't with none of that.
they taking the substance more and more away.
Nah,
So
for real.
it's up to us to still install that substance in ours. You know what I'm saying?
Just like you do with your music, big homie.
Yeah, for sure.
35 albums and counting. And to the youngsters out there, you know what I'm saying, who don't know, can you give me 5 albums that you think they need to listen to? Just so they get a real deal understanding of Don Cheese, man.
When you say youngsters,
I say, let me
No,
give you that.
I mean it's
You
cool
got the age
because
bracket?
it's cool because what I'm gonna give them is when I was a youngster. I'm gonna give them where I was at, but I was a different kind of youngster.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, when you do listen to Volume 2 or Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, you know, like those was when I was 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, you know, and living a certain life. But if you go and listen to those volumes, you gonna see everything wasn't all good.
You dig what I'm saying?
Life be lifing. Life was lifing then.
Come on.
You know, but I had to jump hurdles. I had to, pray a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I tell them to listen to all the early volumes from Volume 4 all the way to 10 type. You know what I'm saying? Because they're my young years, and I'm able to get here now. I made it. You know what I'm saying? And the way I made it was those tools, the tools I gave you to use out on that music. You know what I'm saying? In them volumes, like that was what I was going through, and how I dealt with it is what I put on wax.
Nah, for real.
And they going through the same similar thing. Want some money, trying to figure out life. This ain't going right. Brother, homie just got killed.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Homie
had
that
to
went
deal with
in.
all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They probably taking losses and don't know how to express themselves. But I'm expressing like, nah, I took losses, nigga. I had to bite that bullet. I was fucked up a time or two. You know what I mean? So, and they just need to know, hey, you can overcome it. So I tell them to listen through 4 through 10 so they can get, some good game.
To a brother who is Nah, cause you just answered my question on that one, boy. I appreciate you for that one, boy. Nah, for real. You just answered my question. To the youngsters that's like, I won't even say the youngsters. To the brothers that's 30 and up. Give me 2 albums they need to listen to get them through that era. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's mental health month for me.
Volume 10 for sure. Volume 10, because that's when life changed for me. You know what I'm saying? I had a child. You know, I was already considered an OG by then. I'm already am who I think I am. You know what I'm saying? But life hit. So volume 10 will be one for sure. And volume 30, what's that? The City Is Mine. The City Is Mine. Mr. E produced that one. It was just on some, I had already had testimonies. You did so.
Nah, for real.
It was The City Is Mine to be 30 and up. The volume 10 and The City Is Mine.
Square business. And you done had some all-star producers that tapped in with you before, man. Like, you like any of the new cats right now?
I like them all. I mean, I just we ain't worked. I got YL. Me and YL got some. Mister got some. I ain't had nobody to give me no soulful, so I had to go back to my bread and butter, which is my old producers, Brian Keith, Mr. E, stuff like that. But I mean, like YL got about 6 or 7 on the new album. RD. Yeah.
Already, big homie. Well, we done chopped it up for a good minute, man. I ain't gonna hold too much of your time, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, baby. And it's the first time, so I give you the salute. You give me all the flowers, and it's the first time me being in the K104 station, even getting asked about it. And I know everybody. You hear me? And they know me.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, they know me from goddamn me the morning team to the night team. You know what I mean?
I already know it.
I appreciate you for extending the invite and allowing me to come and grace the mic and grace your night with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the first, so you get to hold your nuts. You can say you did that because it ain't finna do nothing but turn up a notch. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
So everybody make sure they go on my YouTube channel and in Don Chief YouTube channel and go check out all the latest content, all the latest videos, all the latest interviews, and just stay tuned with me. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Official Don Chief on my IG. But the summer hours, we doing a blitz. You know what I mean? The summer and fall hours. So, we got the movie on the way. We working on that too. So that's the big project. The Eat Greedy Don't Eat It All movie is gonna be, really something big for the city. But that's the big project. But the music is I'm shooting right now. So like I say, we just dropped a Nights Like This Friday. Go check that out. Let me know what y'all think. To Get Money, all the other content, and just stay tuned.
Hey man, movies on the way. Nights Like This that just dropped. I need y'all to check all this out right now. At Official Don Chief on the gram. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to all Big Homies content on YouTube. Mine as well. Rick Hussel the Great. Holla at Hussel, man. This one finna go to the roof, Batman. I ain't finna lie to you, big homie.
Yes,
I appreciate you putting up for show, man.
Don't eat it all, man. It's not a slogan. It's a way of life.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. And all the Eat Greedy boys out there, man. Bless y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and
subscribe. Can't forget about the Eat
Greedy
girls. Is a boatload of them. We can't forget about the honeys, man.
Ladies, you know how Hussel love you. You know what I'm saying? To the Eat Greedy girls, appreciate y'all for show. Y'all run up them comments. Tell me what you think about this one. Big homie, can we do a part 2 here later on this year?
Most definitely. Actually, when we drop the album, we'll come back because, I like how you vibe. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it, big homie. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a blessing, man. All I like to do is just chop it up with the homies, man. Just pick their brain and see what everybody got going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Ain't too often everybody get a chance to just talk. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
It's always the club shit, this and that, the business. I just want to know what the hell Don Chief just had going on, bro.
Nah, for sure. So, anytime the pleasure mine, you dig? So, you let me know when you want me to come back, and we'll get it on. Play some music. Let your people fuck with it.
Oh, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. That album, we need that in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
part 2, we're going to make that official right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure one more again, y'all run to your friends from here, Maine to Spain, man. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Peace and blessings to the tribe, man. Y'all know who this is, man. Rick Hussel, Neighborhood Hero. We out. Hey, yo, what's up with it, y'all? It's the Neighborhood Hero, your man Rick Hussel here. Big station business is always going on as usual, but on the Late Show, I do something a little bit different. Every night that I'm on, around like 1:30 to 2 a.m., I need y'all to call in. Hit my line, 817-633-1045. I want to hear your tales from the club. A concert or a date, first date, second, third, fourth date, whatever tale you got on the late night and you want to hear it on the Late Show, let me know so we can go ahead and let the world know. Of course, it's going to be anonymous, but it's going to be so synonymous that you going to know exactly who we talking about, all right? So hit my Gmail as well, rickhussel44@gmail.com and Rick Hussel on IG as well too, man. Your tales from the club needs to hit the streets, and I'm the one that's gonna give it the vibe and the flavor it needs. So hit me right now. We're gonna make sure that story gets put down. See y'all soon, man. Holla at me.